Welcome to the Otaku Bubble Talk Show. And now your hosts, Aaron and Colin.
So when Biba just chooses to kill himself, I was really freaking confused.
No, it's when did he want to kill himself?
Because at the very end you find out that he gave what's his name, the antidote.
Oh, yeah, he gave the antidote to him. Yeah. No, yeah. I guess it's suicide.
Oh my god, that.
No, because I was so triggered when he removed his strap on the collar. I'm like, motherfucker, this guy's a Cabaneri too.
It was me all along.
I know. I was like, oh my god, that's.
Everyone's a Cabaneri. You're a Cabaneri, and you're a Cabaneri.
Oh god. God damn it.
Okay, yeah, fuck that ending. Welcome to the Otaku Bubble Talk Show. I am your host, Aaron.
I'm your other host, Colin.
And we talk about terrible anime.
We talk about terrible anime endings specifically.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Overall, I'd still give it
I'd still give it a 7. Even with that shitty ending, I'd still give it a 7.
Yeah.
Because I think... Okay, the ending was pretty pitiful and really had no climax.
And Biba's trying to self-justify himself, and it's the same problem I've been screaming about for weeks.
No,
where
it's the problem of so you found the coward. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty edgy.
Yeah. Oh.
But okay, as shitty as the ending was, there was no giant boss fight with Mume, which I was so disappointed by. I was like, come on, I need to see Mume literally fight Ikuma.
Okay, you know what? Props for having the rival fight at the end, basically.
Yeah.
It didn't, was it a rival? I would consider it a rival fight.
I consider it a rival fight. It was just short. That's it.
Yeah. And...
But, as quick as it was, I got fucking, just so, hyped up. Just when Ikuma gets stabbed in the arm, he literally just breaks the blade off.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty fucking cool. Best part of the fight, since it was short. I was like, damn, this is the willpower that keeps showing.
I mean, what do you call it? I really liked the music in the episode. The remix of Through My Blood.
Oh, yeah.
It was, really good. So, I mean, that pumped me up for that one part where he... is fighting off all those dudes trying to get to Mume.
Yeah.
And it's that's a good remix.
That's some good music you got there. It's just they left out so much.
Yeah.
There was so many unsolved
and
motivations.
They said we're getting a compilation film or whatever, but I feel we're just getting season 2. It's one of those situations.
I wouldn't mind a season 2. I'd hate a compilation because
we already know we're getting a compilation film, straight up.
Whatever, it's gonna be bad. I call it now. It's just 12 episodes. What are you compiling? But season 2, I'll look forward to just because we're almost hitting. We haven't hit it yet necessarily, but we have that Ikoma getting fucked, and that's the berserk guts going from the just regular Slayer to being betrayed and fucked over, because as much as I really hate Ikoma and just some of his motivations and his persistence to being stupid, literal stupidity.
Well, I don't feel he's stupid though. I feel he's just he doesn't know how to handle situations where it's
I just think he takes reckless and then takes it too far, then too far. It's everybody in anime takes recklessness too far to the point of stupidity, but that's become a cliche. Ikoma's now just fuck it, this isn't even recklessness, this is literally me choosing to just do this. And I think it's okay when he's overpowered as shit in the end. It's dude, he's fucking badass at this point. He's invulnerable to everyone. He's just punching them, blowing up their guts, cool shit.
Yeah, that was some cool ass shit. I like how it's so weird, but his arm got the what's the word? Oh, got it. I think he's Shot Lancer from Gundam, but that's not the correct word. But
the
pile driver, the pile bunker,
yeah.
or whatever. I like how at the very end he just starts fucking up his arm even more.
His arm is fucked up. It's not even more. He's got guns on it.
Yeah.
I think I just like the animation of like pile driving something with a gun and then like just a gun. Just like ripping through it. I think I like just any animation of that kind.
One stupid problem I hated was how the fucking stupid stone becomes like a weird Deus Ex Machina thing.
I kind of like the stone reminisces him of the memory and wakes him from whatever he was. I was confused when he just stood still. Did he die in that, or did he become a Kamine? Because they never showed. It was just like him standing still.
I thought he was dying.
I think it's like after the blue blood kills you.
Yeah.
And yet, so I think that was the death.
But oh my god. Like that was the moment where I was just like, okay, no, this is a bad ending.
The Deus Ex Machina.
That was a hard Deus Ex Machina.
We all saw that. It's just like sometimes I feel like they've built it up with the stone, where it's like, if you really think about it, this was coming so far ahead with the entire point of having just when you have a small object. It's just already hinting there's some Deus Ex Machina bullshit with it somehow.
But like, I kind of just like prefer like the memento thing. Like, don't fuck with like the concept, the rules of the rules.
Slane's fucking locket. Like, did that ever reminisce anybody?
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
It just like happened to be there, and it made Slane mad that like a Salem that was from Inaho.
Yeah.
Like if you intertwine it with the story, but
but that's not really a Deus Ex Machina. So
I know it's
free
not.
pass. It's a free pass.
Yeah, it's like that's how you should do just mementos.
Oh god! All right, we're taking too much time with this. Colin, buddy, compatriot. Speaking of mecha, I believe you watched something.
I watched a certain movie.
How blazed was your trails?
How awakened have I become?
Okay, Colin, welcome to the Macross of the Gundam universe.
Yeah. This is it.
So, of course, we're talking about Mobile Suit Gundam, Double O,
the movie,
Awakening of the Trailblazer.
Yeah. And oh boy, that's like I'll give my general. I really like that movie until the end. I
How did you like that movie at all?
because the original like kind of point of like Gundam is politics and stuff and like people in social circles. So like the movie was just like the etc. of it. So the fact that all it really did was like show them like coming together against like this threat of like all the returning characters and progressive, like it could do less with
it felt so fan wankery.
That's what it's like okay, like it could do less with like the shipping of every single character. I'm like, does every character have to have a ship in this show? No, it doesn't.
Okay, you know what props for what's her name, Lynn, the pink haired girl.
Oh yeah.
Her getting together with Setsuna because both of them had gotten fucked over so many times.
Felt,
yeah. Like that's my OTP because of that movie. But that movie was just terrible.
No, I thought it was good. It was just an interesting like. What if like instead of like mecha versus mecha, we finally get like mecha versus strange aliens, and not typical Western organic aliens. It's literally metal
Macross.
Kind of
shit.
Macross shit, but I just didn't mind the concept of it because I was like, giant mecha action with all the returning characters and self-destruct simulator 10.
Like, okay, here's my
it was just the entire thing of like we have an alien thing like slowly like coming like Terminator style.
Yeah, in concept it's cool because
so like you have the characters and it's just they're like returning. You have Setsuna like getting fucking like PTSD, whatever, returning to his old self, and that's what like Felt talks about during the time crisis. And just all the other characters like continuing, and they're like, oh, like this alien threat, and it doesn't need to focus on the characters because we already know all the characters.
Yeah,
it doesn't need character development as much.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about it, and one thing like the concept is really good, is what I'm gonna say, because like. It takes the concept of the show and builds upon it, where it's like, okay, the whole show is about humanity trying to find a way to work without war. Like, the Universal Century and all the other timelines, they focus on, like, peace through war.
Yeah.
And, like, the corruption that war brings. But O is very specific in, like, it focuses on, like, terrorism and the whole idea of we need to find the middle ground.
Mm-hmm.
But this movie is, like, take the idea of we need to evolve, essentially, to... Because, what's his name? Elias Schoenberg or whatever? The main guy.
Schoenberg.
Yeah. He was all about, like, humanity needs to evolve in order to communicate with other species.
Yeah.
And so, like, taking the theories that are shown in the show and applying them to, like, a different movie set, like, the movie setting is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it just goes fucking bonkers with the concept.
No, okay, see, that's the thing. Like, that's what the ending is all about. The stupid ending is just ridiculous and, like, what the fuck? But, like, here's the thing. It's like, I thought the movie was, like, really good until, like, the last half hour where Setsuna starts going into, like, Death Star, destroy the hive mind.
Oh.
Like, we have to understand, because it takes, like, the cliche, not cliche, but, like, storyline of, like, instead of destroying the hive mind, whatever, it's like understanding the aliens or whatever communication. Like, we've had it done before. So, like, that's what it does, and that's what it didn't like. But I like the entire, like, hour and a half of just building up of this alien crisis that is literally going to destroy them all. Like, I love the end of just, like, it's like, yeah, we're losing, waiting for the hero, but I think the way they do it, like, Setsuna literally waking up at, like, the last possible moment. Because it's not, like, it's not the last possible of, like, we're all gonna die, and then he just, like, comes out, one-shots everything. It's like, we're all going to die. He wakes up, and then he fights, and then everybody is on their last stand. And it's not one giant, typical, unified push for the center. It's like everybody just finally, like, we have to, like, make space for him and just, like, go all out before we die so that he can. It's just, I don't think it was so typical, because it's a Gundam show, and all you, like, I really want out of that was just, like, tons of, like, mecha crazy action focusing on this, like, alien threat while being, like, unwinnable, and it's just them literally, like, power of, like, will, just fight them. Just don't, like, focus on, like, we need to understand, because that's what made it bad. Like, oh yeah, we got, like, Setsu to go, like, Quan Ti. Like, all I really wanted was just him's mecha to become ultra powerful and just, like, blow up the aliens. That's it.
I can't disagree more with that sentiment. Where it's just like, come on, the action though.
Yeah, I just wanted the action, and that was just, like, what I, like, made the film really good. It's like, all I really want is just, like, more action with these characters who we've, like, known and really like. And, like, even Vega, like, the person we hate, like, he gets so little screen time that we don't hate him.
You mean Tyria?
Yeah, Tyria, now Veda, whatever.
Supercomputer. Jesus King.
Yeah, like, even that, it's just, like, they put, like, a little concept on that, and it's just, like, hey, we're gonna, like, fight this stuff. The only thing, though, I hate is that they killed, what's his name?
Mr. Bushido.
They killed Mr. Bushido. I was like, you can't do that. It's bullshit.
Yeah, that was probably also a low light for me, was the death of
Mr. Bushido. I thought it was done, like, and another one to Self-Destruct Simulator. But, okay, you know what I really like? What's his name? The redhead that's got the shit going on with the colonel.
Is he Patrick Collisaur?
Yeah. I love how they still let him survive. Like, they keep that trope of him, like, always trying to win, losing. He tries to go out heroic, and it's just like,
Patrick Collisaur is the best.
I love him so much.
Because he's like a jobber in the universe.
Yeah.
And he's just like fucking around, and he doesn't care that he's losing all the time. He's like, am I gonna get that date though?
Yeah, I know, yeah. He's like the total, like, non-special guy trying to be heroic, and then all of it's just always taken, but he always lives to see the next fight.
So good.
Patrick Collisaur.
Alright, anything else?
know.
Anything else this week?
Nope, I think that was all I really watched.
No
Just
games
disappointing
on?
endings. Games. I think I just like achievement hunted actually. I think it's my first week where I actually just like I should go achievement hunting, but I only I found out I really don't want to play those. I will not achievement hunt large games like Last of Us.
No, I've never been that kind of person. I play games
I'm not that
either purely for story or purely for entertainment.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I do the achievements. One, if it's because I did the achievement hunting, all the achievements for Gravity Rush. One, because it's not hard. All the to platinum it, it's all it really is just going out of your way, just at the end of the game, just it's extra content.
Yeah.
It's you go back, you find more secrets that you couldn't literally could not get to before. It's kind of like a new game plus. It's go to before and use your new levels to fight these special stronger enemies and stuff, and you get achievements for that. So I don't mind when it's literally new game extra game content of just going back and finding, and it doesn't take too long. It's just fun to find the achievements, but it's I can't do this. I can't do Call of Duty achievements of kill certain number of enemies at this level this way. I'm fuck that.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so my week.
Okay.
I didn't really do much this week, honestly, because I've had so much shit going on. Busy week, I'll say, in the Aaron world. So I guess I'll start the week off by talking about how I watched the English dub of Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt. Speaking of,
Oh, you watched the English dub of it?
yeah, because the movie came out,
Okay.
and basically that's they only chose to dub the movie because the series was basically over by the time they had gotten the licensing rights.
Okay. So is the movie a compilation of the
Yeah,
series?
it's a compilation of the 4 episodes.
Alright.
With some slight scenes are added, and the ending is expanded upon.
Oh, really? How so?
It's kind of funny because it's a fuck you ending, where it's something happens to. Oh god, how do I even say this? But the guy who wins at the end
Yes.
of between Daryl and Io.
Yeah.
Something psychedelic, I would describe, happens to him.
Okay.
And then the other guy, something hilarious. Well, not really hilarious, but something. Things change. Basically, it flashes forward to the final fight in Mobile Suit Gundam.
Oh, really? Okay.
So if you're not familiar with what happens in that fight, things might be you get a little bit of a fan service thing where it's oh shit, they're here.
Oh, so you got to see them in the universe.
Yeah, they're placing in the universe,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. Okay.
And as I said, something happens to the winner of the final fight.
Does he just die in that moment?
He doesn't die. No, no one dies in the new ending.
Okay.
But something, and then to the guy who loses, essentially what happens is it feels like he won.
Oh, really? Oh.
He's
He's an asshole. He's a glorious asshole. He's an asshole.
It's the definition of you didn't win.
This is, I think,
it's the most DO thing ever.
People would be triggered by this. Just fuck, we won our rights.
No, it's the
we
most.
won that fight.
It's the
as
most
they shake
DO.
their mechanical fists.
It's the most DO thing ever in terms of a victory.
That's good.
But
how's the voice acting in it?
Voice acting is pretty good. Daryl is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How does he play out? Because I would not assume that is Lelouch's voice would automatically fit. Does he change his pitch, or does it sound very?
He
Lelouch?
plays it he's done a lot of roles like that. So
Yeah.
I'd say he plays it closer to a character Vash the Stampede from Trigun.
Okay. Yeah.
Because he also did that voice,
Yeah.
and of course it probably sounds closest to Yunar Kami from Persona 4, or what's his name? Adam from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. In terms of roles he's done,
Okay.
where it's the edgy silent type character.
Yeah. Because I'm just kind of thinking because Daryl in the show is very like sad. He's very depressed in the show. So
it feels closest to that.
Yeah. Okay.
What's her name? Jeremy Lay. She's the English voice of Asuna. She voices.
God.
She voices. What's her name? The redhead chick, who does the thing to Daryl with the glasses.
Yep. Sorry, female voice actor of Asa. I have a problem. Like, I just have a problem with like that entire dub cast
of Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online. I just have a problem with it. I like it. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to the Japanese, and like I definitely know the Japanese sub is so much better than the dub of that.
Yeah.
But I just have a problem with like her voice. Like Kirito's just like he's just typical like guy, but I have a like problem with just like Asuna's voice of like this so doesn't feel Asuna. Like I'll have to listen to her voice for like that character because maybe she'll fit that character more because she's.
I was fine with Asuna's voice, like
too cheerful, like
in the English dub. But Bryce Papenburg, he's a pretty good voice actor. But I don't think he didn't feel Kirito to me. But
yeah, I know he's like very popular in the dub community.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like I just have a problem with that cast. Anyways.
All right. Moving on. What else did I do? For some reason, I felt like because I didn't have a lot of time this week, I just felt like let's go back to Golden.
Yo, we have the PlayStation summer sales going on.
Yeah. I haven't even looked at that.
I need to look at it because I bought the Gravity Rush DLC because I was like.
So how about that Oreshka?
Oh God!
You still have to get on that.
I'll search if it's on sale. I'll go pick it up. But I actually need, like my Vita's completely fucked. Like it's not even. I discovered my problem isn't like memory problem. It's actually that CL1281, like the one that actually just like destroys your Vita.
Oh fuck!
I'm like, oh fuck. So apparently what works is like you're supposed to like software rebuild like software database or whatever.
Yeah.
Which doesn't delete your stuff but resets your.
That's what I had to do for my PS3.
That's what I like did for that, but that didn't work, and I'm like, oh fuck. So I have to like Content Manager move all my files onto my PC.
Yeah.
Format the entire thing and put all my files back. I'm like, thank God at least I can like bring my files to my PC because I could not do an errand and format my PS3.
Yeah, that was bad. All right,
seriously,
yeah, but like Golden, like I think that's my favorite RPG of all time. Like I like Final Fantasy a lot. Well,
but I think Persona has a much better atmosphere.
Well, it's just so different. Like even like Sway Code and like stuff like Chrono Trigger and stuff that I genuinely like the high not really high fantasy but anime fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
Like I really like how Persona has like this whole new town, new kid in school kind of vibe.
Yeah.
It feels like I don't know, just cool.
It does. I think it does a good job on making you be the character.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of the times we have like silent protagonist issues, but I think Persona does the silent protagonist really well in it.
Mm-hmm. Oh god. Okay, now I was just thinking about Johnny Young Bosch and RPGs. You know he's the main character in fucking what's it called? Omega Quintet?
Oh my god, fuck Omega Quintet. Like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. He is the harem now.
I haven't been playing Omega Quintet, but just reminded me of that.
So
whatever. Continuing on, because I didn't have a lot of time this week, I just spent most of it watching anime.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Friday, I watched a Taiwanese puppet show.
Yes, you watched the Gunvolt.
The Gunvolt Fantasy.
God damn.
Thunderbolt Fantasy. Thunderbolt Fantasy.
Okay, so how you? I think you said it was like. I don't remember your post about it.
Surprisingly entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Thunderbolt Fantasy, which is a Taiwanese puppet show It's written by Gen Urobuchi, guy behind
the Butcher.
Madoka, Psychopaths, Fate Stay Night, I'll Know Zero. And the setting is like, how do I describe this? So, you call the term wuxia, which is like Chinese high fantasy equivalent. Like,
Okay.
it's very stereotypical. Like if you've played stuff like Suikoden or Dynasty Warriors, or
Yes.
like if you've watched like some Hong Kong cinema films, you're kind of familiar with the genre, like
Okay.
on a basic level, and it very much plays to the tropes of that. So it's not something Urobuchi would normally do because like it's very traditional Eastern storytelling, whereas Urobuchi, like random, like the setup is random guy walks into town and there's trouble going on in town and there's a bunch of clans,
so, like,
mystic swords,
So stranger.
Buddhism,
No,
and
what is
like filial piety. Like those are like the themes and that kind of thing.
So
Like-
like is it like Rurouni Kenshin? Just like you got the sword stranger.
Kind of like
walking
Rurouni
into-
Kenshin also, like that's more traditional Japanese storytelling.
Yeah.
Whereas the lore of this new universe is more closely tied into stuff like Buddhism and Confucianism, as opposed to like
So it's got like religious tones in it.
well, it does have religious tones, yeah.
Okay.
But like most Eastern fantasy, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, all like most of that does have like heavy religious ties.
Yeah. They religious, but do they like have a like kind of plot around it? Because does it really like affect kind of like Christianity over here, like the Christianity wars? Do they have like some kind of like conflict with the culture?
In
and
traditional wuxia storytelling, what ends up happening is that the morals of the story are presented through like Buddhist like scripture and Confucianism and that kind of shit.
Alright.
But in terms of the actual plot, it leans heavily on Chinese mysticism. It's like the whole idea of like magical swords and like different clans and factions vying for power.
Yeah.
So if you're
That's
like,
never a bad story.
so it's very like run of the mill in terms of that.
Yeah.
But it does it really well. And talking about music, Cabaneri, like Hiroyuki Sawano is on the
this.
music.
That's great.
And
You get
yeah,
to see puppets fighting with amazing soundtrack.
okay, actually, if like because people are like mixed on the puppet action.
Yeah.
It's when I start watching it, it's like this feels rough. Like it doesn't feel right. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Until you get to one scene, and it's probably the coolest thing. And it's like episode 1, so it's a spoiler, but
Okay.
you'll like just episode 1, so whatever. The scene is this guy, like the protagonist is like this drunk stranger asshole guy, and like the whole story is about him like finding his sense of morality.
Yep.
It seems like, and so he's kind of like gotta save this girl or whatever.
Gotta save the princess.
Because like he made a bad deal with like this Buddhist guy.
Bad deal with the gang mafia.
No, the mafia is the guy. The mafia is the guys that are after the Hime-sama.
Oh, okay.
But the scene is he throws an umbrella into the air, and it's like a 1-minute fight scene, and he kills everyone, and then he grabs the umbrella at the end. So it's hard to like. It's hard to describe like with how cool the action scene actually is, but that's the moment that sold me. Where it's like, okay, I am 100% in.
Style.
Yeah.
I think, like speaking of just like style, I think action, like depending on how stylish that action is, it's like one thing, it's something that's gonna like either make it or break it to you in a show.
Yeah, because like as I was saying earlier, I love Persona for its like style and like its aesthetic and that kind of stuff. And like we'll get into another show, but like Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju also has that thing with
that
style that I love. All right, and I guess I don't know. Did you finish Luluko just out of curiosity?
Oh, no, because I forgot the title of, what was it, Sex, Murder, and...
Sex, Violence, and Mach Speed.
Sex, Violence, and Mach Speed. I forgot the title of that show, so I was like, shit, I need to like watch this before I finish. Just because we watched the episode, I'm like, I need to watch that, and then I need to go watch like Fooly Cooly, and then I'll come back to Space Patrol Lilico.
Well, Fooly Cooly isn't part of the Trigger cinematic universe. But anyway.
Is it? Okay, so we don't need to.
Because like that's Gainax proper, that's not
that's
Trigger.
right.
I don't know.
I'm watching Inferno Call.
Oh, you've been watching Inferno?
No, I'm not going to watch it. Even though that was a great, that was a fucking just great crossover in it.
Like he got the marshmallow, or not the marshmallow, but the thing on the skewer, and he puts it to his mouth, and it just disappears.
It's so good. It's just like, welcome to hell. There's your exit. Okay.
And I guess the last thing I'm gonna talk about, I guess, is this thing called 91 Days, which is like, this was the front runner for the season for like, not exactly the people who really like not the casual anime watchers.
Okay.
Like I think the front runner for that was like stuff like Shokugeki or Seven Deadly Sins, but like stuff that's like intended for like a more mature audience.
Okay.
This was the front runner because the setup is it's a Godfather style revenge story where it's about this. It's set in Prohibition era America, so like 1920s, like
Western.
Yeah, it's Al Capone thing, and like what drew me in was like there's like no obligatory Japanese character in it.
Oh, sick! So it's actually just like Western people.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's Western, very Western in tone, and like the closest draw I'll give is like Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju in terms of like aesthetic, where it's very jazz influence.
So yeah, it's that time period.
It's that time period, yeah. And the plot follows this guy named Avilio. Well, that's like in his alias.
That sounds so fucking Italian.
And Avilio's father used to do accounting for one of the mafia groups in this town called Lawless.
But he got fucked and now he's in debt millions of dollars.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Okay.
Like, his whole family got massacred.
Oh, nice.
Cut to 7 years later, and he receives a letter. The contents of the letter are not divulged, but it essentially makes him go back to the town of Lawless.
Okay.
And he meets up with the son of the man who fucked his dad over, essentially.
Yeah.
And so the whole plot seems to be he plans to get revenge on.
So does he like plan to use the son like?
It seems like that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm assuming just the first episode came out, right?
Yeah, just the first episode.
I haven't even looked at the summer list. I saw like Rewrite Real Life. I'm like, apparently Real Life is good.
Okay, I've read the manga. It's decent.
Apparently Real Life is good. I don't think I'm gonna watch it just because I think I'm more interested in watching Orange. Instead.
I've seen Orange too. I've seen like posters of Orange too.
Yeah.
That looks like it's gonna be interesting. But,
I think that's the totally like the rom-com of the season.
Yeah. Actually no, Real Life is. If you want to be serious about like if we're looking at the whole.
Chew. We got like the Real Life hype train was pretty. I just thought like the hype trains were pretty close.
Yeah.
But I guess Real Life probably takes.
But like I feel like this summer season's been feeling very mellow in terms of like hype things. Like
we don't have like the Attack on Titan or the SAO. We don't
or
have
the Kill of the season.
Well, we have like Nanatsu no Taizai, which is
but like but that's the second season. That's the second
like,
season. I'm not counting that.
I know second season. No, but like even the Seven Deadly Sins, like that I'd say is more niche of the shonen audience. Because like most people I know that talk about, it's like I think like it's like 50% of the people that watch the Attack on Titan like probably like only picked up like Nanatsu no Taizai. Like I think like
I know a lot of people who actually picked up Nanatsu basically because Netflix got the exclusive rights to it.
Okay.
So
they have.
So yeah, exactly.
More audience. Well, but just like in terms of like anime, I think that like most people that like are into like shonen, like didn't really pick up Nanatsu no Taizai.
Sorry, when I say most people, I'm not talking about like general anime audience.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like people who don't watch anime who got in on Nanatsu no Taizai because like Netflix was endorsing the shit out of it.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I just feel like Nanatsu no Taizai does not have the following as other shonens do.
Well, I think because of how Netflix has advertised it, the following is very different.
Yeah.
Where it's a more, I wouldn't call it a casual following, because like it's like the Netflix crowd, like those people who like sit down and binge an entire show.
Yeah.
Go. It's that kind of group of people.
Alright, I'm still watching that at the same time.
I haven't even finished season 1, so
it's just mindless violence. It's great.
Hiroyuki Sawano, I'll be there every time.
On the perfect time, yes.
Every perfect time.
Every perfect time.
But back to 91 Days, just like it's like I'd say it has potential, but the first episode didn't 100% sell me.
So I'll wait for your opinion on it. I'll like episode 3. That's like the tipping point of just like, is this going to go good or bad for a while?
Because the first, like, I guess the first arc, which is like the first episode, like it's the introductory thing.
Yeah.
The antagonist for that is very generic.
I'm gonna wait on your opinion after 3 episodes. Just tell me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. We'll cut to break. We've spent more time than we needed to on the weeks, but we'll be back in a sec.
Settle transition.
So part 5 starts with Giorno meeting one of the main characters of part 4, essentially, and the interaction goes, "Here, can I bring your suitcase down to your taxi?" And then the guy from part 4 is like, "Okay, sure, thanks," and Giorno just runs off with the suitcase. And then the main the part 4 guy is like, "Wait, hold up, give me back my suitcase," and then he stops him with his stand.
Yeah.
And basically, Giorno is like, "Okay, sure, you can have your suitcase back," and later on, the suitcase turns into a frog and just runs away. And basically, Giorno's power is he can turn things back to life. He can bring life to things.
Okay.
So essentially, if you got a suitcase, he can turn it into a frog. Alternatively,
Nice stuff.
he can like he can like jab things into himself and like turn those into body parts. So if he needs to like regrow a limb or something like that. But yeah. So JoJo, everybody.
Love JoJo powers.
All right, let's get into news.
Yes. What do we have on this docket?
So something that literally happened like right after we recorded was Shingeki no Kyojin Attack on Titan.
Yep.
Season 2. So I mean, we were just
know.
talking about Cabaneri, and it's like the whole team on Cabaneri is shifting back to a new project.
To a new steampunk world. We'll see if it lives up to the hype and expectations. Because like, if it doesn't, it's just gonna. You know what? Even if it doesn't, SAO2 did well. Like
as you know, I can't stand like Attack on Titan's like art style, cardboard cutouts, whatever.
I'm not saying I'm gonna still watch it, but I'm just saying it's still gonna do well even if it's shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's that. Yeah.
It's
the
that
SAO.
popular. It's the SAO season
thing.
2. It's gonna be good even if it's shit. It's still gonna sell. For better or for worse.
I can't wait for that the Koei Tecmo Attack on Titan game though, because that looks so sick.
That actually does look good. Like, man, we get like so many like weird anime games, and like this one
like,
actually looks good.
It's not parabolic swinging, but it's like, I don't know what you would call it, like the Freedom Wars grappling thing going on, and it's like, oh, that has the feel of Attack on Titan in it, like just flying around doing cool shit.
I'm just thinking of like Spider-Man 2. Just like so you're in the cityscape. That's all you're gonna do in Attack on Titan.
Yeah, but like Hiroyuki Sawano is also back for the music, so
Hiroyuki Sawano is like every fucking where. Like we already know he's everywhere, but he has so much on his plate.
He's got so much on his plate right now, like very specifically, because like for the like I remember like back on like podcast episode 1, I was like, man, Hiroyuki Sawano hasn't had any work lately.
He's just like, this is what I've been doing the last year.
Because like, okay, he didn't need to rescore 0096 because that's already done. but now he's working on Thunderbolt. He's got 2 things going this season. He's got Thunderbolt and 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
Then next season he's doing Blue Exorcist.
Oh yeah,
Blue Exorcist season 2.
Should we like put that like Blue Exorcist season 2? That's not noteworthy.
I mean, it's not that big of a
whatever.
deal.
Blue Exorcist season 2 is coming.
But like
after like so fucking long.
And like an anime only ending, but like whatever.
Yeah.
I assume this is gonna be the Brotherhood to
No.
Blue Exorcist.
Just like just be season 2. Just go further with the plot. I don't want a redux of it.
But then they have to retcon the anime only stuff, which is the way
fuck that.
Whatever. No, but yeah, he's got just so much on his plate, and like Cabaneri, he just finished up.
He just finished Cabaneri.
He just scored like some stupid mobile RPG.
Yeah. Oh, what's the new game he's doing? Is he doing?
He's not doing anything else. I don't think. Like he did like a Square Enix game a while ago, which was, and then he did this new. I think this one's also by Square Enix. It's like called Valhalla Rising.
Valhalla Rising, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, and then he's just doing season 2 Attack on Titan. So he's got a lot on his plate, and I just hope he doesn't burn out.
Yeah, I know. He's doing so much shit. I'm just like trying to look up what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
Like, cause he's doing so much shit.
All right, while you're looking that up, I mean, speaking of like, I guess Netflix, 7 Deadly Sins, and that kind of stuff. The first screenshots for something we've been talking about nonstop, and I'm kind of tired of talking about it. I'm gonna be real, but it's just like news is news. Yeah. So NetNote or NetflixNote, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
The first screenshots have come out. It's being filmed in Vancouver.
And oh man, the controversy.
Like, okay, it's not really a controversy, but my whole problem with it is I posted it on Facebook, but you have L, who is like supposed to be the most hikikomori introvert character ever.
Yeah.
Giving speeches.
That's what they just.
If you want it,
it's just like who chose to do this.
Like it's just like all I really want to say, because we've talked about it for like 3 weeks in a row, and I'm kind of sick of it, is like you could just do like it properly. You could do you could do the fans justice.
Yeah, that's just like you have the material.
It's like, okay, sure, the whitewashing controversy, whatever. I mean, L's a black guy now when he should be white, whatever. It's kind of weird.
It is.
Just do it right. I don't understand why people have this problem of like not doing things right. It's like, okay, yeah, Al's making speeches. He's got a black little mask on. Like maybe that's hikikomori a bit. He looks like the Watch Dogs 2 main character.
I was like inspired by Watch Dogs 2.
And oh my god, yeah. Whatever. We're moving on. Fuck it.
Fuck that shit.
I gave it its 5 minutes of fame. Yeah. More than it deserved.
Moving on from not utter trash.
Yeah, so not utter trash. So we're just talking about Sawano and like music and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know whose music I really like?
Atelier.
Hikaru Utada.
Oh, Hikaru Utada. Hey, yeah.
Her style is very simple and clean. You know what I mean?
Now I'm gonna have to like look up her other songs and try to make fucking puns out of it. What's the Evangelion song got?
Sakura Nagashi or whatever.
I was just listening to it. Shit, I forgot.
But no, Hikaru Utada. She's dropping her
first
album in like ages.
Yeah.
And so my head's like, okay, this is for Kingdom Hearts 3.
I knew that. I was like, she's back. She's gonna be in Kingdom Hearts 3. This is confirmed.
Yeah, like, cause like, her dad, who's also her manager right now, he like tweeted a while ago, like, yeah, she's doing the music for KH3 with Shimamura.
It's I found the title. Here we go. Shitty pun number 2. It's such a beautiful world. It's now back in it. There we go.
Yeah, it's been some distance since we've listened to our music.
Alright. Yeah.
It feels so distant. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. Shitty puns aside.
Just go listen. She's got good music. I think she's got the light-hearted style really nailed. Like her voice and the way her songs are much like they're not rock at all.
Yeah, it's very J-pop. I feel like it's a mix between like J-pop and electronic, like her style.
Yeah. Like she has. I can't like say the style because I don't fucking know it. It's very melodious kind of. She's got very smooth songs sometimes.
Yeah.
Like Simple and Clean is like one of the biggest. Like easily, just like it's very smooth. It's soft. It's just a nice kind of.
She's done
song.
the soft rock cover of Simple and Clean though, which is my favorite version of Simple and Clean after like the Planet B mix.
I just I need like more of those types of songs in my life. Just like we have so much, just like hardcore anime OPs, and then like some like we got like the Showa Garoku kind of like jazzy stuff. Now we need just like some smooth.
You just like that J-pop, like not really J-pop, but like the electronic J-pop kind of feel. Yeah.
I just need more her.
Yeah, her style.
Her style, thanks.
Her distance.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, you're trying to segue into it, but did you listen to any of the Atelier Firis stuff?
I listened to the preview of it. It's just like a minute and 30, right? That's all they released, and that that's totally Atelier.
Yeah,
the minute you listen to like the flutes, yeah, that's good.
But like my exposure to Atelier music is like what I know of Eska and Logi's music.
Yeah.
Terminus, which was the main theme of the Aisha. No, what is it called? The Maru trilogy, like those 3 games.
Yes.
I know the main theme to that, and as you know, I know the main theme of one of the boss battle themes of Shally. So I mean,
the one that I love so much.
It's so good because like it does like time signature switches, it does key signature switches, and it does it so like flawlessly that you have to be like impressed with the spectacle.
The musical competence and skill in which this sheet was made.
Yeah. Just on a side note, the lead composers for what do you call it? Atelier, Akira Tsuchiya or whatever. Okay. He's the main creator and director of the Art and Aliko series, and I found out just because I remembered that there was a fan album that came out a while ago. Like it was a Dojin album essentially.
Okay.
And it was Art and Aliko inspired music, and I didn't know what they meant by that. And so I'm listening to it, and what I like all the words like weird like Art and Aliko stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, where's this? What language is like this trying to emulate? Is like, oh no, it's just a fake language he made up.
Oh yes, that's the no, that's my favorite thing from Zone of the Enders, the made up.
No, but like that language you can't speak. Like Zone of the Enders language you can't speak.
Yeah.
This like the 4 languages that he's written, you can actually.
You
speak
can actually speak.
That's why the fan album works. Is because it's
cool.
Actual words in the language.
Is this like FF10 Albed shit?
Oh, Albed don't got shit on the weird language. So I did like a wiki dive on like he's written 4 languages.
Oh my god.
And that's not counting the sub-dialects. Okay?
He's like actually like. Is there actually like rules and grammar?
Yes, there's rules and grammars. Here, I'm gonna turn I just loaded this up on my on here.
That's pretty sick.
So look how this is the main language of the Art and Aliko games. It's called Hymnos. I want you to see how long this wiki page is.
I already see the scroll bar.
Writing.
Holy shit.
Grammar. Standard Hymnos. Keep that in mind.
Oh my god.
Is that it's not like there's different versions of the language.
That's fucking sick.
And it's got its own like I tried like figuring it out and like it breaks down sentences in such a weird way where they don't have like in English it's I guess subject verb object.
Yep.
The way they structure it in Hymnos is like emotional words type 1 emotional words, type 2 emotional words, type 3 emotional words,
Yeah.
verb, object, object. And there's a particle that you can use, which would, sorry, not a particle, a participle that you can use to denote a subject.
No,
which would come first.
that extremely makes sense in the art analytical universe, where a lot of it is like just based on emotions conveyed through like songs and shit.
Yeah.
So it's just all emotion based to like objects and personification.
Yeah, and that's 1 out of 4 languages, not counting dialects.
That's crazy. This just like reminds me of that one documentary I watched of like the Lord of the Rings Elven language.
Sindarin.
Like when they actually just like showed off like literally building off building a language and how hard it is.
Yeah.
So like the fact this guy's done 4, I mean like
he has a lot of time on his
that's
hands.
a lot of time on your hands to like make a language. Like even if you like even if you think it's like wow, this is like
while he's composing, while he's directing.
Even if you think this is like ridiculously complex, like the fact that it actually makes coherent sense.
And you can write fan albums in the language.
Yeah,
it's
you can
so cool.
use this language in real life. It's like that is a lot of effort. A lot of effort.
So I also listened to a Miku song in the Hymnos language.
That's good.
Yeah. Whatever. Side tangent.
What YouTube deaths have you delved in?
It was a deep thing because it's like, okay, I know like some of the aspects of Hymnos just from like looking at this wiki dive thing, and it's like, okay, how far does the rabbit hole go? And you've got like the 4 languages, and Artanelico, the 3rd game, Koga.
Okay.
Koga is the Hymnos word for end. In a very specific dialect only used in Artanelico Koga.
Okay.
So, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
It's like, this guy's like 4 steps ahead of us and we're just thinking we're caught up or we're actually 10 steps behind. It's just like, damn, we have to like read all the language to understand this true game.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's like just next level kind of effort put into like levels of your game.
Yeah. Dothraki don't got shit on Hymnos.
Oh my god, that's impressive.
And it's not even like written in like Japanese like standard language. Like they've got like their own sentence structure.
Yeah.
It's not like Klingon where it's like it's inspired by English.
Yeah, it's not just like word transfer.
Yeah.
It's like actual like completely different language. That's
And like you can get into the advanced grammar, which just looks like a bunch of like bullshit. Like you know how
bullshit.
You know how
again? Holy shit, this works.
You know how in CL and Protecta
Yeah.
they've got like that weird computer language where it's like tab exec command.
Yeah, the weird shit.
That originates in Artanelico.
Oh my god, dude, we're just gonna we're gonna go play Arnold Search and we're gonna like look at this shit and try to like
I kind of want to just like
Translate
download the PS2 Artanelico games on PS3 just to know, because I can we can do it if we want to.
Totally do it.
It's within our ability.
I wonder if it's on sale.
All right. Oh god, I wish. All right. So. Moving on. I guess I don't know where to go from here. It also has really good music. Fuck it.
What?
Gunvolt.
Okay.
Azure Striker Gunvolt.
I am very confused.
So Gunvolt is the other Mega Man spiritual successor that Keiji Inafune did, which is less shitty, ironically, than the Kickstarted one.
Gunvolt was. Did they use the same character design in Mighty Number 9? Or am I thinking of a different game?
No, you're thinking of Red Ash, where Beck is the same is the name of the same character in Red Ash.
Okay.
And Call is also the same name of the character.
Were those done by like the same people?
Well, Inti Creates. Sorry, not Inti Creates. Concept, which is Keiji Inafune's like startup company. They came up with concepts for Red Ash, Gunvolt, and Mighty Number 9. Right. Gunvolt and Mighty Number 9 were done by Inti Creates. Which is like the company that did some of the Mega Man games, like some of the Mega Man Zero games, and I'm forgetting, but they're also doing Bloodstained. And what what's the other one? Red Ash was, I forget who was doing Red Ash, but it was like some weird indie company.
Yeah.
And that's why the Red Ash Kickstarter like flopped super hard.
All
Is
right.
because no one trusted Inafune after like all the Mighty Number 9 shenanigans
Yeah.
that was going on. And so that ended up being bought by a Chinese company, and that's how
Red
it's
Ash
happening.
was dumb. But there was like what was the 8-bit version of like Mighty Number 9 called again? It
Mighty Gunvolt?
Mighty Gunvolt, yeah.
Which was like Mighty Number 9, Azure Striker Gunvolt, and Galgun, which is like an indie creates property.
Yeah, okay.
They were all
Done by the same people? Or
yeah, it was just like an 8-bit like offshoot.
Yeah. Alright.
Um,
So Gunvolt.
yeah. Gunvolt's got sick music, and a shit ton of Gunvolt news happened. Namely, the Gunvolt anime is in fact happening. So if you don't feel like playing the game, because like the game is very hit or miss,
This is exactly like Tales of Zestiria. Game is very hit or miss, but damn, does that anime look fucking amazing?
Yeah. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
But that's happening, and that's going to be airing fall 2016, which is surprising in terms of like anime release like, notification.
Usually it's like a full year before you.
Yeah, exactly. We also found out that Yacht Club is going to be publishing Gunvolt stateside, essentially.
Okay.
So Yacht Club being the guys behind the critically acclaimed Shovel Knight.
Hey.
And
So we got some trust in their marketing.
well, I mean, Indie Creates did an okay job in Gunvolt. Like, I know people are very hit or miss on it.
Yeah.
But I think Gunvolt's character design, like that whole anime aesthetic to Gunvolt is like really good, as well as the soundtrack, as well as like aspects of the gameplay. Like, I know people are gonna kill me over saying parts of the gameplay are good.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the last thing, because of Yacht Club, like doing this, guess who's appearing as a guest character and as your striker Gunvolt?
Mighty Number 9.
No, Shovel Knight.
Oh, Shovel Knight.
Yeah, so that's happening. I just felt like that needed to be covered. Speaking of anime adaptations of video games.
Hey, we got some Tales of Zestiria crossover with itself in interdimensional time traveling.
Yep. So, okay, the news story is there's a Berseria crossover that is teased in the Tales of Zestiria anime.
Yep.
So, I assume that means Zestiria and...
No, it does not occur at the same time.
Does not occur at the same
Does not. It's confirmed. Like, two completely different times in the same setting. So that's why I'm just like, what is this time traveling shit then?
Can you imagine if, like, it turns out, like, a character in Zestiria is the main antagonist in Berseria?
Oh, man. This is, like...
Just
weird.
As a Tales fan, how do you feel?
It's just weird. It's like... The closest thing we get to this is Tales of... It's the Tales of Symphonia series with Dawn of the New World bringing back characters from Symphonia, but that's within the same time. These are two completely different times.
Yeah.
And it's like... I don't fucking know. It's like, what the fuck? If there anything, I was expecting a crossover in a game with DLC costumes. What the fuck is this shit?
Alright. Moving right along.
Moving right along to more what the fuck stuff.
Well, I mean...
I was gonna move on to the Idle Death game, but like...
oh, you wanna cover some Idle Death games?
Yeah, so moving on to more what the fuck, we got some Idle Death game TV shit.
Okay, so here's the thing, is
That's what the fuck all over.
So, if you remember on the podcast, well, I'm not sure if we talked about it on the podcast or not, but I talked about with me and Eugene talking about Detest Death. So that's the first place I went, is like, somehow me and Eugene were responsible for this.
Yeah.
Idolmaster, sorry, why did I think Idolmaster? Idle Death Game TV is, I assume what D3 was teasing like a couple months ago, because they're all like, oh, what is this mysterious game that we're doing? I don't know. And I guess what I want to say is, like, it's just like, it seems to be like a Danganronpa mixed in with like a rhythm game thing. I don't
I like
know.
I think people are cool with the Danganronpa-esque of just like death alternating story. It's good. It's just like this idol part of it is just so weird.
I know someone who's like super into Danganronpa, so I mean, like, I'm sure he's like all excited with that kind of stuff. Speaking of like, I guess death game visual novels, do you hear like, the Zero Escape games are getting like the first Zero Escape game is getting a Vita port, so I'm super excited because people have been telling me, okay, Aaron, Zero Escape's really good, and I'm like, okay, but I have no means. Well, I do have the means. I do have a DS, but like I haven't touched it in years.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, the Vita port will incentivize me to actually play these games.
I don't think like I'll ever be into the Danganronpa style. Like I always think it's like, yeah, it looks like a good game, and at one point I was gonna pick it up, but I've just like watched it. I'm like, I just don't really like the gameplay. That's it.
So I take it you were never into Phoenix Wright either?
No.
Like, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. I'm just not into that. So.
All right. I guess moving right along.
Moving along.
What I was gonna try and transition to, speaking of RPGs with adaptations.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Kingsglaive? Because I feel like I'm seeing too much, if that makes any sense.
You see, they're showing off too much, and it's not going to be what you expect when you finally see it.
Well, it's just you know that feeling you get when you watch Advent Children, where it's like, what the fuck is going on?
This is cool and all, but what the fuck is going on?
Good. This makes for some good AMV material.
That's perfect.
But yeah, it's just that feeling of they're showing off too much, and I don't know if it's like gonna be anywhere near as decent.
Yeah, you feel just like it's like a hesitant. Wow, this looks cool. Thanks for showing us. Wow, you're showing a lot. I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, and it's like
it's kind of just like they're showing off all they have before you kind of like experience it, and it feels like there's nothing they're really saving, like which incidentally somehow links to it's not that good.
I'm just not feeling it. Like, but Sakaguchi, the creator of Final Fantasy, gives his approval of the concept of like doing Kingsglaive, but he also gave the go-to on Final Fantasy, the spirits within.
Yeah.
So
that movie was fucking okay. You thought Advent Children was weird?
Okay, Advent Children is just like hard to follow in terms of like the plot. Final Fantasy Spirits Within is actually
what the fuck?
It's actually like, terrible.
It's so bad. It's like it's spirits, and they take your soul, and they're like. Let's
not talk about it. Okay, moving on.
Can we just one thing? Can we talk about like the stupid transparent jellyfish kind of like animation things? Like the style that people do like of the spirits, just like it's so weird.
Like the Faith look okay in FF10, but like in Spirits Within,
it's just fucking dumb. All right, moving on.
All right, yeah. Like the character designs look. Like the character designs for this game, like just talking about FF15 in general, don't look very Final Fantasy to me.
Yeah, it's totally
like they're trying to talk about how like we're trying to move away from 13, but 13 had this same problem of the character designs are so black and white, like literally black and white.
Yeah, I was about to like 15. It's all black and white and gray in between. And
like maybe it's retaining some of that that 13 heritage of it being versus 13 originally.
Yeah.
But like maybe what they're trying to say is that with all this like this is too much in development essentially, like too far along to like really change all these things. Like the most colorful character looks like Cindy, which is like the gas station attendant girl. But yeah, I'm just not feeling it. I'm kind of worried for FF15. Like I've talked about how I want Persona 5 to like succeed more than FF15.
Yeah.
But FF15 needs to succeed for different reasons.
It needs to succeed so we get our Final Fantasy.
It needs to succeed so that Square still has faith in this, like the JRPG genre.
Yeah.
And like Bravely Default helped, sure, but like 15 is like them.
It is their.
It's
flagship.
their like do or die.
It's their flagship. It's their captain. If you take the captain down, everything goes to hell.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of depressing. We've been talking a lot about, I guess, crossovers. And I guess where I want to go with this is, like...
His
fighting
games.
Waifu Simulator 2015, baby. Dead or Alive 5!
Oh, okay. Soft engine,
Soft engine for life!
Nothing will ever top that engine. Nothing will ever. Just... There is like
Unreal. That's cute. We got soft
engine.
Oh God. All right. Moving on. Sorry. FF. Wow. Why did I say FF? Dead or Alive 5. Has a King of Fighters crossover where Mai Shiranui, the waifu for life in the King of Fighters universe, is becoming a playable character. I guess that means I'm gonna have to update my file on my PS4 because I haven't been keeping up with Dead or Alive 5. Like, I really love the series for reasons other than
waifus.
Yes. But like, this is just like fan service to the max.
Yes, and I accept it.
I will gladly take my fan service. Thank you very much.
The question is whether she'll be one of those issue crossover character is broken in the game.
Well, I mean, like, what I see being like an issue is that like projectiles don't really work in like 3D fighters as much. Like, they're doing it with Akuma and Tekken 7. But like, projectiles are not normally in like
not very good in 3D.
In 3D fighters,
but you can just sidestep it.
Yeah. So I'm curious how her what's it called, Ryu Enbu, is gonna work in that. But
I'll do it again. All right.
Moving along. I guess speaking of Dead or Alive, you know it's getting VR support. Dead or Alive Xtreme Beach Volleyball 3.
That is like, you thought Summer Lesson wasn't enough. Babes on the beach.
So I feel like even though Itagi's gone from the company of Tecmo-Koei, Harada and Itagaki are still competing. Where it's like, okay, Dead or Alive 5 and Tekken have been at each other's throats since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
But we now are doubling down on the waifu front. The waifu frontier.
We put this flag down to demand that we see jiggle physics in VR.
No, it's like they're coming to the new world and like their flags have boobs on them.
That's it, just Oppai.
The Oppai frontier. That's a podcast title.
You know, one thing we haven't discussed, but it probably won't be an issue till it really does hit. But as up and coming is VR, like, as a thing. Like, is it worrying, or do you think it's gonna be successful?
Oh, Japan's population is gonna decrease so hard.
the memes, Jack.
Well, like Japan. Sorry, side tangent. Japan lost 1 million people, like, in terms of population this past year.
Yeah, but I think like as much as gaming is, it's like the generation of just like Japan is like it's like all older people as we know it.
Yeah. So I mean, and it's kind of fucked because
Japan's just like, well, we won't get into Japan too much. Japan's situation is pretty fucked, honestly.
Because like, even if you want to have children, it's like super financially unviable.
In Japan.
Not viable, rather. Unviable isn't a word. But because like they're like, it's only viable if you live out in the country where you can actually
have multiple children.
Yeah, and it's like for economic purposes, having multiple children is just like so hard. Because like you've seen Japanese apartments, like they're tiny as shit for like normal people.
Yeah,
and it's just like whatever.
All right, so moving along.
Japan is fucked.
Poor island in the.
And so are. And their men are just fucking themselves.
Fucking those VR screens. Alright.
Alright, moving on. I guess the last news story is kind of also depressing. Because, like, it's Bayonetta and that kind of stuff. That's sexy fun times. But on a more depressing note, Atsushi Inaba, who's like the new guy in charge of Platinum Games.
Yeah.
He's I think he's also the like sub-director on Nier Automata.
Yeah.
And like he's like producing a bunch of the Platinum games that are happening right now. He is talking about how like Platinum has had a really rough time in like the past little while because like they've been able to like create ideas or like things that they want to do. The problem is that like none of them have like really taken off. And essentially he's talking about how the company wants to own its own IP. Because like as we've seen with stuff like Bayonetta wouldn't have happened, Bayonetta 2 at least wouldn't have happened if Nintendo hadn't stepped in. Wonderful 101, same deal.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have happened if Nintendo didn't step in. And like even their new game Scalebound is like on Microsoft's budget.
Yeah.
So I feel like as a company they don't want to be shackled to that.
Yeah. Like it's kind of just like one of those company issues of like this is like a rare issue because most companies have the problem of actually getting ties to other companies and like
what do you mean by that?
Like getting like kind of like the way Platinum is like they work with a lot of companies to produce games. Most companies have that issue of getting together with other companies to make games. So now Platinum has the opposite problem of they're a company that has no like games of themselves. They don't have a single game made purely from Platinum Studios. It's all been in association with
Bayonetta, Anarchy Reigns, all the shit that we like, even Revengeance was done on a different company's budget, be it Sega or Konami. And recently they've been having exclusives with like Nintendo and Square Enix and Microsoft, and even just doing the budget stuff with Activision. So I mean,
they just want it is important to have like a self-sufficient budget. Yeah. So I can see where they're going with this.
Yeah, because like they don't want to have a situation where it's like we can't make the games that we want because other companies don't want them. But like I feel like everyone knows Platinum's good. Like they have such a pedigree. Yeah. Like
you like fighting games? Find Platinum.
Well, not really fighting games, but action
games.
Action games. But like
fighting action.
Because like Nintendo hires them, Microsoft hires them, Activision hires them, Square Enix hires them. They're like I just remember last E3 they cleaned up so hard because they showed off Star Fox Zero, they showed off Nier Automata, they showed off Scalebound, they showed off like what else did they show off? Transformers Devastation. Yeah, so they've just had a good track record, and I hope more companies not only more companies notice it, but I hope that they have earned enough off of that they can actually get off the ground. Yeah, because you want a From Software situation where it's like we can publish our own games and have Namco Bandai publish them stateside.
Yeah, it's important that they don't just rely on it's like an independence where it's like if other companies only see them as this asset to them instead of like these people are really good and we should like be like grateful that they're allowing us to work with them. It's just like
I wonder if
it's very important that they have their own self-identity so that they're not so confined by the other company's budgets.
Yeah, I wonder if it'd be like weird for Platinum Games to run a Kickstarter, because I feel like if they want to become self-sustaining like Trigger has done with like Little Witch Academia, and like they're completely in control of that IP, that's the direction you have to go nowadays, at least in terms of like video games. Because video games are like a multi-million-dollar industry. Like it makes more than movies, which is shocking in a lot of ways.
The video game industry is crazy big now.
Like I mean, it's not like I wouldn't call it mainstream.
It's not, but it's big enough to hold its own.
Yeah.
I think it's like Kickstarter is a possibility, but I'm not sure. Like I think like with Mighty Number 9, like already having people hesitant with
Mighty Number 9 has salted the earth.
It's really like salted the Kickstarter and makes it very worrying. I feel that like Platinum is just good enough and has such a good repertoire that if they were to kickstart, that people would be like, take that Mighty Number 9. Like,
really,
this is like
interesting because like
it
what
would
I
be,
think
like-
in my head is stuff like Shenmue and like stuff like what do you call it? Bloodstained.
Yeah.
Those are games that are
Understood.
proven to be good.
Yeah.
Like unlike Mighty Number 9 where it had a very rocky development right from the get-go.
right from the get-go. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of something now.
Alright.
Yu Suzuki, he had like a Shenmue 3 trailer, and he like it almost made me teary-eyed just watching it because he seemed so happy in that trailer because it's the dream game that he's never been able to finish.
Yeah.
So I mean, he shows off like it wasn't even that much, but it was just like the main character Ryo just like hanging around in China with the girl, and it's like, yeah, I'm really happy that I'm finally able to do this. Thank you for all your support and that kind of stuff. And it was just really heartwarming and shit. It's like, yeah, you're so welcome, Yu Suzuki.
Read that Shenmue.
All right, we're gonna cut to black, and we'll be back with some active time pitch.
Settle transition.
Welcome to active time pitch, everybody. Hey.
Done right. Alright.
Whatever.
Let's
We
go.
tried. Fuck.
We tried 3 openings. This is the one that worked. Here we go.
All right. For those of you who aren't listening to the podcast, this is Aaron.
And this is Colin.
Yep. And we talk about pitching things right now.
We pitch things like baseball.
Yeah. The Jays lost yesterday. Let's go, Blue Sox. I feel like we know nothing about sports. God, bring back Coley. Okay, do we bring that up? Because, okay, so, like, about how long ago was it? Like, 3 months ago? Like, we were just randomly talking about, like, Bionicle. Like, and how sick Bionicle is.
Yeah, we just went on. That was great.
Bionicle is, like, the most, like, it's the coolest.
It's a sad thing that died off.
It's back now, but it's a shadow of its former self.
Of its former self. Yes, like it's kind of like RE4. Just it's all been F from there.
Okay, so Colin, buddy, compatriot, what do we do on this show? We pitch things like baseball.
Yes.
So, essentially what this is, for those of you who are not aware, we give I come up with pitch questions based on the news articles that we had this week. And recurring themes for like the past 3 weeks, I'd say, 3 weeks, have been like just crossover shit.
Oh, shit.
Like crossover fighting games.
Right, alright, okay.
But essentially what it is the first question is pitch a crossover fighting game between 2 companies. And so
Okay.
the way I want to do this is I'm going to do it a little different than what we do normally on Active Time Pitch, where we come up with the concepts by ourselves purely.
Alright.
Where I'm going to yell a company and you're going to yell a company. And I'm going to name 4 characters from my company. You're going to name 4 characters from your company. Then we switch it around.
Oh, we fight. Oh, shit. Alright.
Okay. So,
Let me get out my resume. There you go.
I can't prove that I'm a scrub here.
This one thing is, I play a lot of games, but I do not remember where they came from.
Okay.
That is that is my one weakness.
Alright. Okay. I'll give you a minute.
Okay.
You got a company in mind?
Yep, I have a company. Alright.
Okay, let me think of mine because obviously I clearly haven't thought of it. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna go with. If we yell the same company, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
These games have already been in a fighting game. Fuck me.
Well, doesn't matter.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Blizzard.
Square Enix. Okay, fine, fuck it, let's go.
Okay, we did this terrible.
Alright, whatever.
Let's go. Okay, so 4 characters. You wanna go first, or
I'll go first. Okay, let me try and I'm trying to think of Blizzard characters, but anyway, Square Enix. I go Kame and Angelus. No, do I go Kame and Angelus? No, I'll go Zero and Mikhail from Dragon Guard 3. Zidane Tribal from FF9. Agent 47 from Hitman. And hold on, let me think of another one. Quick. Shit. Roxas from Kingdom Hearts.
No, that's the ace up his sleeve. Alright. For me, let's see. So many good games. Alright. I was thinking of going Thrall Grommash from World of Warcraft, but typical orc, smork. We'll also go. We'll go Genji from Overwatch because, you know, I'm a weeb and he's a samurai, so let's go. What else can we do? I could just take Diablo from Diablo.
Is
literally.
Diablo Blizzard? I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I think it was a Japanese company for some reason?
Take Diablo from Diablo because he's literally a god. And
No, but like that's hard to put into a fighting game, like, and have them not
it's
be
not bad.
broken.
You can just make him like a really big dude. That's it.
Hold on.
Has fire breath. He's Bowser.
Hold on, can we use
He's Bowser.
just in my head,
What?
because technically the company isn't Blizzard, it's Activision Blizzard.
Activision.
So I mean, I can use all of my Call of Duty knowledge.
Not really, just because Blizzard is like their own company. Like Activision doesn't help them on their own games.
But in my head, they're one company.
Not really. Activision doesn't get support from Blizzard. Neither does
Okay.
Blizzard from Activision. They're kind of just.
I feel like it's a safe move.
If you want to save yourself, but what Call of Duty characters are you gonna put in this fighting game?
Shoot. Takeo Misaki from Call of Duty Zombies.
Isn't
Destiny Man.
Isn't this specific one Blizzard Entertainment?
Well, Blizzard Entertainment is a subsidiary of Activision.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got an idea. Keep going. You've got to generate your ideas.
Okay, fine. I won't do Diablo. Okay, so we have Genji and we have Thrall because he's an orc and that's cool. We'll do Sarah Kerrigan from StarCraft, and now I'm literally just thinking of Heroes of the Storm. Siege tank. Let's just go Sylvanas. We'll put Sylvanas in it too.
Okay, I don't know who any of those characters are.
Good.
Alright, so... Wait, what were my Square Enix characters again?
Roxas, some guy from Drakengard.
Zero, girl with the flower in her eye.
Okay.
Shoot, Agent 47. And, oh god, Zidane Tribal from FF9.
Fuck man, can I, you know, I have an idea for my next idea. Alright, let's go.
So are we gonna do 2 sets? Are we gonna
No, it's up to you, I have it back.
Okay, alright, we'll do 2 sets. In my head, I'm thinking Jaina Proudmoore from World of Warcraft. That's her name, right?
Yeah.
Nova from StarCraft Ghost, that canceled video game.
Yes, yeah.
Takeo Misaki from Call of Duty. And this is like, that's such a bad pick, but whatever. And what's the Taken King from Destiny? The Taken King.
Oh dear, Activision.
I don't even know what the Taken King actually is.
For reference, he really doesn't know.
Taken King. Well, I mean, you're gonna get fucked on Square Enix. I know that just for sure.
Yeah, no, fuck me.
Alright, your move.
Okay. Well,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Am I allowed to take Cloud Strife?
I didn't say Cloud Strife, you can go for it.
Take Cloud Strife because he's already in Smash, so he's proven he's overpowered as
He's also an Urgai's God Bless the Ring.
Who else do we got? Well, we can do... You know, specifically, I want...
How hungry are you?
Specifically, I want... What's his name from...
Titus's laugh is a taunt.
Bravely Default. Specifically...
Agatha or whatever her name is?
Not Agatha. No. From Bravely Default, the 4th guy, the white-haired dude. What's his name? I love him. He has the best name.
Okay, this is interesting.
What's his name? I'm really trying to, because I have his theme, and he's like swag, and he gets turned down by like Ida's so hard to get.
Ring a bell?
Ring a bell, yeah. Ring a bell.
That character design looks awful.
No, it's great. It's great. He's cool. Ring a bell for ability default, because he's just a ladies' man, totally. And
well, I'm sorry. I just realized something. If I want to be Blizzard proper, I can say, what's her name from Overwatch? The girl with the great butt.
There's a lot of them.
Tracer?
Yeah, that's the poster girl, but she doesn't have the greatest butt.
I'll take off the Taken King because that was the hugest asshole ever. I'll take off him for Tracer girl. Go. Keep going. Sorry.
I'll take. His name is Chrono from Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, his name is Chrono.
Yeah, Chrono from Chrono Trigger.
So wait, what have you named so far? You've named Cloud Strife,
Cloud. Oh shit.
Chrono, Ring a Bell.
Ring a Bell, all dudes, and then we'll get. Oh yeah, Star Ocean. I don't want to do Star Ocean.
Oh shit! I just realized I missed the Valkyrie profile characters.
Rip. Dude, I could take someone from. What's her name from Life is Strange?
Oh, Chloe.
Chloe.
Or Max.
No, I want Chloe.
You want Chloe over Max?
Yeah.
With Max, you can do
No, Max I can do fun of.
Zawaruto. Tokyo Komare.
We'll do Max from Life is Strange. That's my final. All right. So how does this work now?
All right. So that's game number 1, I suppose.
Okay.
Game number 2.
Okay.
Are we gonna include like? Do you want to include like companies, like peripheral companies, like we were talking about just Marvel and DC just now? Because like if that's
I
easier.
have my company in mind. So.
Okay, you have your company in mind.
Yeah. It's got its own fighting game, so I know who's OP.
All right. Give me a minute. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go with this. 3, 2, 1. Tecmo-Koei. Pokemon isn't a company.
The Pokemon International Company.
Just say Nintendo. God damn.
Nintendo. Nintendo.
Why are you trying to make things so hard?
Sorry. I want it because I specifically want to do Pokemon. I'm gonna take.
But you've got. What do you call it?
I want Pokemon because I'm really happy.
But you've got more variety with at least.
I don't love variety. I just want a Pokemon. Pokemon Go, guys.
Alright.
Alright, no, it's like okay. I'll choose like one other character. Alright, okay.
Because alright, fine. I'll just fill your roster with Nintendo characters. Fuck you.
Nintendo. Alright, okay. I said Nintendo. Let's go.
Alright.
Bayonetta used to be OP. Rest in peace. Patch 1.
Bayonetta's okay. Yeah, Bayonetta's technically Nintendo. Now that Platinum gave it up.
Yeah.
Alright, just shoot.
Okay.
You go first.
I'm taking Mewtwo from Pokemon. We'll take. Shit. What else is Nintendo? Fuck. I've played a lot. You know.
Lucario.
That doesn't.
Zoroark.
Zoroark. No, there's shit. In terms of if I want to go all out fighting like top tier from the what's the Pokemon fighting game?
Pokken.
Pokken. Yes, Pokken Tournament. Because I was watching some of it. The most OP characters like Charizard, Chandelier, Sceptile, and Mewtwo.
So okay, you still went all Pokemon.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's my roster. They all have their they're OP.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because you won't do it, I will, I suppose.
Alright.
For Nintendo characters, I'm thinking what's his name? Itsuki Aoi from Shin Megami Tensei Crossfire Emblem.
Oh god. Cross that feed. I don't want to do Fire Emblem. Fuck the bandwagon.
Fuck you then. Let's think.
Pokemon.
Oh shit. Let's see. Where can I go in my head? Nintendo Cross Tecmo-Koei is a weird one, but whatever. Do I go Spear Waddle Dee from Kirby? Kirby.
Kirby, naturally.
And shit. Main character from Glory of Heracles. That's a fucking pull. Alright, Tecmo Koei. What was I gonna say? Delta from Arno Surge, Birth of an Song of an Birth of
no, sorry, it's
Song of an to an Unboard Star.
Unboard Star. There we go.
To an Unboard Star.
There we go.
Shuju from Dynasty Warriors because he's got a weird grapple hook move set, which could be really fun.
Okay.
Shit. Let's see. Ryu from Ninja Gaiden. And do I want to go with Kasumi? I don't know. Do I want to go with Kasumi? That's a real question. Fuck it. Kasumi, Dead or Alive, sure.
Alright.
Okay.
For mine, I'll go. Oh shit! Who was my first pick? Oh, I totally forgot. Here we go. Technically, because this is Koei Tecmo, I can take Eren Yeager from the Otaku.
Okay, no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count because that's published by a different company.
But it's owned by Tecmo.
It's not owned by Tecmo Koei. It's owned by Kodansha or whatever the fuck.
Can I take from Hyrule Warriors, or is that Nintendo only?
I think that counts as Nintendo only.
Oh, come on.
Get-
Cross FB. Like.
Take off one of your stupid Pokemon characters. Throw a Scarflink in there. He's awesome.
Scarflink, yeah. What's her name? I'm trying to find her name. Sorry, from Knights of Azure. I'm trying to. What's the main character's name?
Shoot, Arnis.
Arnis from Knights of Azure. Ugh, I still hate that name. What else can we get? Damn, these are all your games. Fuck.
Tecmo Koei fanboy for life.
Fanboy. There's so much crossover shit. Like, fuck, why do they have fucking Gundam Warriors? Goddamn.
Yeah, you can't take from that either. That
Yeah, I know, I can't take.
Any of their crossover shit, I think, is off limits.
Oh. Fucking Dead or Alive up in here. Alright. I'm gonna find some characters from Tokiden. Dude, this is like your Blizzard problem. I fucking who the fuck is these characters? Let's see. Who's some good waifus from this shit? Alright.
Oh shit, I should have picked Honoka.
I'm taking Nagi from Tokiden.
Oh, best Oppai from Tokiden.
Whoever the fuck that is.
She's got the best Oppai.
Okay, my choice is...
So Arnis?
So Arnis and Nagi from Tokiden, and then... we will also...
Come on, you can Oppai this, Colin. I believe in you.
Find the Oppai. Find the woman, save the world. Alright, where's some Dead or Alive shit?
Mary Rose. You can do it.
I'm gonna look at the entire roster and find the best Oppai. Not your best girl, just the best Oppai.
Dude, I know Mary Rose is totally you.
Fine, I'll look her up. Let me find this shit. Mary Rose. Oh fuck. No, I don't want. You know, it's funny because I'm looking at these characters. I'm like, I remember playing these characters with you. I'm just like, goddamn. Oh yeah. I was like, Mary Rose is totally that lolly chick, right? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, okay, we got Mary Rose from Dead or Alive, and then what other games come from Tecmo Koei? Fuck man. Koei Tecmo. What other games do I have in the roster? I like besides Gus, don't think I know too much about like Koei Tecmo. Honestly.
You can pick any of the characters like we played as in Dynasty Warriors that one time.
Fuck Dynasty. Fuck Dynasty Warriors because that's all I got to play for the 7 hours I was here on that marathon. Just Dynasty Warriors. Here, let's choose something obscure.
Oh god.
really obscure.
Crimson Sea up in here.
1991 Gemfire.
Wait, what the fuck?
Whatever the fuck this is.
Gemfire. Tecmo Kai. You're picking a hard pull.
Whatever the fuck this is.
Gemfire. A medieval war game developed by Tecmo Koei.
The fuck is this? I can't even find characters. What the fuck this is? This is fun.
Actually, I should have picked a Crimson Sea character. Because no one's ever gonna know what that is.
Okay. What is this? Haruka Blood Beyond the Stream of Time. Huh. That's anime. Shit.
Blood Beyond the Stream of... Is that the name of the actual game?
No, sorry. No, it's just Beyond. Never mind. It's not Blood. I thought there was Blood. Haruka Beyond the Stream of Time. Oh, that'd be a sick name. Blood Beyond the Stream of Time.
That's the name of a manga.
Oh, okay.
Off limits.
Fuck. I don't want Ninja Gaiden. Alright, we'll just do Logi from Eshka Logi then.
Oh shit, actually, wait, hold on.
Alright, that's our rosters! We're done! I don't wanna this was shit for me.
We proved how much casuals we are.
How casuals we are with Tecmo Koei.
And I proved how casual I am.
Blizzard.
With Blizzard.
You know, if I wanted to really fuck you over, I could just go Valve. Characters from Valve Corporation.
No, I feel like I could do Valve.
Yeah.
Let me think. The high school girl and the Left 4 Dead 2 and for the Left 4 Dead 2 arcade game.
Yeah.
With the katana and the mini skirt. Because that's always the best. Gordon Freeman, Chell, and
You know, who develops Chainsaw Lollipop? Or
Lollipop Chainsaw? That's Grasshopper Manufacturer.
Oh yeah, that really weird company.
Suda51 for life, shut up. No more heroes forever.
Alright, okay, that's our rosters.
Man, yeah. I can't even name a fourth Valve character.
Don't care, we're done.
Peabody? Is that's the name of the little robot?
You know, who I should have done Super Giant Games. I can just take the characters from Bastion and Transist.
But you got Red, you got Bastion. That's it. That's not big enough to fill an entire roster. Don't get us to build your fighting games, kids. Alright, second question, because we blew 20 minutes on that.
That was bad, let's go.
So, I guess the other common recurring theme this week was video games to anime. I think that's pretty straightforward what I'm going to ask.
Okay. What video game would I take? Oh, Gravity Rush, easy. Gravity Rush anime would totally be there on it, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to go with Army of Two.
Just the most Western, fucking shootable FPS into an anime.
Army of Two
I just take Anarchy Online.
Army of Two developed. Who's doing this anime? Army of Two by either Gainax or Trigger.
I did Gravity Rush by A1.
Gravity Rush by A1?
Yeah. Because A1...
Okay, actually no. I would say Gravity Rush is a bad pick for one reason.
Why?
Fake language. So, I mean...
Do they even have a fake language?
Yes, they do have a fake language, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And the whole game is in a fake language.
Yeah, well, if their entire fake language...
The art style is very anime.
No, but just it works as but who cares? They can just dude, how many animes do we have that have a bajillion fake languages in their stories and shit?
But
and then they all speak Japanese. No, it's the typical cliche of just oh, you're a kid from another world? Cool, because we all speak Japanese anyways.
That's true. But I mean...
Doesn't matter. Who cares about the fake language?
I don't know, but because Gravity Rush's world building is so...
It's not built on fake language. Not whatsoever. If you play the game, it's not built on fake language at all.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm like 90% sure
You
because
can look it up. I've
Gravity
played the shit
Rush
out of it.
fake
It's not built on
fake
fake language.
language. Because when I was what language are they speaking? Hold on, that's the first thing on the message board.
Yeah.
I know it's not Japanese, certainly not language English.
No, it's completely different, but
It's gibberish, is what they said.
yeah, it's not defined. It's like because most of the text is they don't speak, like there's no actual voices besides like a sound
Gibberish language inspired by French.
because all of the dialogue takes place in text boxes. It's not like they're not actually talking or anything. So there's
I thought they were talking because.
no one talks. It's all text boxes.
All right, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. It's not built on this fake language.
But
so.
I just feel like the world building of Gravity Rush is so.
Everybody speaks Japanese. There we go.
Fine, whatever.
Dude, like, what the fuck do you think happened in ReZero? Oh, you're in a magical world? It's cool. We speak Japanese.
Army of Two by Studio.
Army of Two. Oh, you're a Western FPS? That's cool. We speak Japanese.
Okay, come on. Don't even lie. That would be a funny anime. Like, if you did it in the style of PSG.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's what Army of Two is supposed to be. Like, this funny, like, comedic thing.
Yeah.
Not like what Devil's Cartel was, which is just bad.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be, like, these two bros going at it. Yeah, that. So, I mean, if you do it in the style of, like, of,
If we
Penny
really
and Stocking.
just wanted, we can just get our Freedom Wars anime.
Freedom Wars anime, I would pay for because like A1 Pictures is already owned by Sony, so I mean that's set in stone already.
What's some dumb Western shit I can pull off?
Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs.
Call of Duty, or Destiny.
Okay, hold on, sorry.
Sonic the Wait, we already have Sonic.
Okay, because I've listened to the Japanese dub of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag,
Yeah.
that's legit. Because the guy who does Edward Kenway in Assassin's Creed 4 in Japanese speaks with like a thick Kansai accent.
Yeah, can't.
And so he's like rolling all his R's and like and speaking like a redneck.
Man, now I'm just thinking of the English guy in Cabinary.
Yeah, that guy's the best.
What was his last line? It was like, alright, and then he speaks bad Japanese.
But like,
I fucking love that. He has like 3 lines in the entire series, and every one of his lines is like pitch perfect.
all clear, Desu.
One tip, just. It's so good because it's just like this is exactly what a Western would be like. if like, dude, we just need the adventures of that dude. Just like and like speaking English and trying to like function in Japanese society with like really shitty language.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, so I guess that's active time pitch, and that's the podcast. So, I mean,
We hope you enjoyed.
uh,
Except we hope you didn't hate us too much for that really shitty company.
Yeah.
Game.
that was hard. Well, we'll revisit that one.
We'll revisit when we actually pre-plan it. Huh.
I like it, but the whole point of active time pitch is active time.
Dude, you have like a pre-plan naturally in your head because you memorize every fucking thing. God damn it, I'm not good at this.
Alright. Anyway, this is Aaron. I was about to steal your intro. Outro. This is Aaron signing out.
This is Colin logging off. This is exactly what a Western would be like. if like, dude, we just need the adventures of that dude. Just like and like speaking English and trying to like function in Japanese society with like really shitty language.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, so I guess that's active time pitch, and that's the podcast. So, I mean,
We hope you enjoyed.
uh,
Except we hope you didn't hate us too much for that really shitty company.
Yeah.
Game.
that was hard. Well, we'll revisit that one.
We'll revisit when we actually pre-plan it. Huh.
I like it, but the whole point of active time pitches is active time.
Dude, you have like a pre-plan naturally in your head because you memorize every fucking thing. God damn it, I'm not good at this.
Alright. Anyway, this is Aaron. I was about to steal your intro. Outro. This is Aaron signing out.
This is Colin logging off.